It's Oscar season and the race has begun. There's so many good films that qualified for this year's Oscars that we're just opening up now with, and many movies that for whatever reason were overlooked by the Academy. I wanted to give you my top 10 list of what I consider must-see films. Some of them are in the race for gold and some are not, but each one moved me or impressed me in some way to stand head and shoulders above the crowd of all the truly good films we had recently. So get your pencils ready to write this down, and let's start with number 10 and work our way up. Number 10 is Jodorowsky's Dune, rated PG-13, directed by Frank Pavich. It's a compelling documentary about the biggest movie never made. You can see it on Blu-ray. Number 9 is the animated feature Big Hero 6, rated PG. This animated film has more heart in it than most regular features can pull off. It's the story about the bond that develops between a big robot and a group of friends that form a band of high-tech heroes. It too is available on Blu-ray. Number 8 is Birdman, rated R, starring Michael Keaton in his most lauded performance to date. This is a story of a washed-up actor who once played a well-known superhero but now wants to reinvent himself as a Broadway actor. Slot number 7 goes to The Imitation Game. It is rated PG-13 and stars the amazing Benedict Cumberbatch. This is a film based on the true story of Alan Turing, who led the best mathematicians of the time during World War II in cracking the Enigma code machine that the Germans used for all communications. Number 6 is Mr. Turner. It's rated R, starring Timothy Spall as the great British painter J.M.W. Turner. It's all about the life and times of the painter that broke a lot of the rules of the art world he dominated for so long. Besides being one of the best films director Mike Leigh has given us, it is one of the most beautiful to look at. That's why it's up for a possible Oscar in Best Cinematography. Well, we're at number 5, which is St. Vincent, rated PG-13. It will be available on DVD in February and stars Bill Murray as the worst kind of neighbor you could ask for, but winds up being someone you really need in your life, flaws and all. My number 4 pick is the wonderful film Wild, starring Reese Witherspoon. It's rated R and out in theaters now. It is the fierce chronicle of one woman's 1,100-mile hike all alone as a way to recover from all the bad choices she was spiraling in, and to find out who she wants to ultimately be. My number 3 pick is Selma, rated PG-13, and is available now in theaters. This film, directed by Ava DuVernay, is amazing and tells the story of a specific time in the American Civil Rights Movement. This movie is not just another Martin Luther King biopic, but rather a masterful ensemble piece that resonates as a truly great film. It shows us, with unflinching eyes, the sacrifices everyday people are willing to make in the name of freedom. Number 2 comes to us from Canada and is mostly in French. It is the heartbreaking film Mommy, directed by Xavier Dolan. It's rated R and will be in theaters this month. This is the story of a widowed single mother raising her troubled son alone. They both befriend a lonely neighbor, and together they try to survive and make it as a family. This is a powerful film about the tenacity of a mother's love. You will not regret seeing this film. And finally, my number 1 film is the movie Cake, directed by Daniel Barnes and starring Jennifer Aniston as you have never seen her before. The movie is rated R and in theaters now. This film is the story of a woman fascinated by the suicide of a woman in her chronic pain support group. All this is going on as she struggles with the personal tragedy she has suffered that has left her body racked with pain and her heart in shards all around her.
Affected you. She jumped off the freeway overpass, landed on a flatbed truck heading to Mexico. Her body got stuck in customs for like a week before Nina's husband could even claim it. Way to go, Nina.